Hello everyone, hope you're doing good, safe and sound. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is gonna be all about Vastu planning, and we're not gonna dig into the details of it, but this is definitely for someone who's always taking clues about Vastu planning and always looking out for options how to get their house done. So if you are a client who's always inclined towards Vastu, then there are few things on which Vastu is actually streamlined. It's like three elements: water, air and fire, and these are the basic elements which work and on which the Vastu is actually based upon. And there are many more things, of course there are like layers to it, but we're going to talk about like three factors today. There are many things, so it's really important for a client also to know that okay, how Vastu works and what are the basics, at least, so that when you have a word with your architect or your Vastu planner, you are able to decode their whys and hows easily and more strategically, and you're not questioning every bit of it, and you know where, when, how it's gonna get done, and how and why it's designed in a particular direction in a particular area. So I think having your basics really laid out nicely helps you have a firm footing for your structure to stand upon. So, and that firm footing is knowledge, so always seek out for good knowledge. So the first thing is education or education, both ways. So I think if you are looking for design your study room and you are doing it as per the Vastu criteria, always go for north direction, because that is supposedly really good for flourishment of education, study, even make your offices there, because that is a good direction for attracting all the good vibes for studying and research and learning and everything. Secondly, we're going to talk about socializing, social networks. Whenever you invite over your loved ones, your guests and your people, you always want to have a good time with them and you want to come out with some productive conversations. So always go for east direction, because east is good for socializing. If you place your living rooms in the east direction, you're gonna contribute to those relationships more, but it's only for socializing, like for people who are coming for momentarily basis, and they are going to be in at your space for like some time. So that's about it. And now coming to the kitchen, which is like the core of any house, and the kitchen is like the main department, because who doesn't love a good food? And you should always light your fire in the southeast. Yes, because south is supposedly really good for fire, and do not make your kitchen in the north direction. I mean, if you're believing and doing it as considering Vastu, only then. Otherwise, I mean, you're good to go in any direction you want to. And southeast is considered primarily preferably good for Vastu, and you're gonna have more good food on the table and everything, and your food is gonna get delicious if you believe so. But generally kitchens are supposed to be done in southeast. So I think there are a few things that always keep in mind when you're getting your house done. Of course, I mean, your Vastu planners and your architects are gonna do their best job. Why I made this as a piece of information for the clients, because if you also know the basics of it, maybe you can also come up with good concept, and always give feedback with a little bit of information, and that feedback is going to serve the architect in a better way, because when you know the basics of why and how, you can always lend your suggestions and your feedback about their concept and their designs, and then they can absorb it even more nicely. So yeah. And thank you so much for showering so much love to my last video, which is like move your walls. Yes, so fold and move your walls. It's a really nice concept, very interesting, amusing also. So many people overseas are actually implementing on it, and it works like magic for all the corporates and people who are, you know, thinking about redoing it but do not want to touch the main structure. So I think serves so many people without, you know, really bothering and creating so much of pressure of, you know, like putting everything to flat and then reconstructing, because that's hard part. So yes, thank you so much, and keep liking, sharing the video. If you like it, this video also, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. I mean, you're watching it also, right? So why not just subscribe it? It's free. Really, it's free, and we love it when you subscribe to the channel. It's like your way of showing love to the design content, and should always you know, subscribe to the channel. So yep, that's about it. I'm gonna come up with a new video which is about entrance hallway design, which is also called foyer. I mean, so many people just think about how to design a foyer and they are somehow, you know, very confused about it, and they just put like a shoe rack or a planter or like a wall with a mirror on it. But there are so many things, very economical within the budget, and still very amusing and very dainty small things you can do with your entrance hallway in terms of finishes, furnishings, and you can make it look like it's more inviting and welcoming. So I'm gonna come up with that video maybe tomorrow. So yeah, so thanks for supporting the channel, and like, share and subscribe to this video.